What's up people, back with a new gym vlog. Today we're just going to be doing a quick chest, shoulders, and triceps workout. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so actually, I bike to the gym, but I don't exactly count it as my warm up since it's really downhill. So I start off my workouts with a 5 minute cycling session just so I get the muscles warmed up. And then today was chest, shoulders, triceps. So a main thing of my training is that I usually opt out for strength training rather than hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is kind of like my second thing, and I optimize strength training first. So I just got warmed up with just the bar. And then you guys should, if you guys are planning a routine like me, you guys should probably just warm up a bit more instead of doing what I did. I just added straight onto the working set instead of warming up more, but I warmed up decently. So I started, and my current chest beginning is three to five 4 sets of 3 to 5 bench press just to get stronger, and instead of 8 to 12, because 8 to 12 ranges more in hypertrophy. But basically that's just what I do in the beginning. And yeah. And also, some of my friends asked me about my diet. Basically, currently, I'm on a bulk, so I'm kind of skinny right now. I'm 155 pounds around there. I'm trying to get up to 180 pounds. Hopefully, by in 30 days. I know it's a bit too much, but I just hope to be able to do that. And then after that, I'm gonna start cutting because of Ramadan. So I'll be fasting all day long. And my current maintenance, I, I don't exactly know the full number of it, but it's around 2,500 to 2,700. So I'm gonna be eating a bit less than 4,000 calories, just getting a nice surplus. And I have to eat a lot of protein with that, just so I don't gain fat instead of muscle. And in this set I got a lot of assisted reps, and you guys should try this out if you have like a nice strength session or even hypertrophy. Helps you take the movement till absolute failure. Then I move on to incline bench presses. I usually don't do these because they don't have like the same mobility as other exercises, but today the benches were full, so I instead did these. And I didn't want to overload myself, so I went on for around 95 pounds. I didn't go any higher than that. And I've actually never done incline. So it was kind of weird. I didn't know the exact form to expect. And since this was for hypertrophy, I tried to keep it like slow so I can contract every single muscle fiber, blah blah blah, the crappy science behind it. Then I added the weight over here. I'm just working it out a bit more. Honestly, my form on these are not the best, and I'm sorry if the audio keeps cutting out a lot and coming back. It's kind of new to editing on Premiere Pro, so I have to opt out for this. I'm not a pro, okay? So I just have to hopefully just kind of wing it and hope it sounds good. But over here, you can see me. I'm struggling. Don't mind the rep faces. They look stupid, but it is what it is. You just have to do it. Okay, so I moved on to dumbbell presses, and this one is more for building the chest, and I'm not overloading it too much, so I go with 40 pounds, so I can keep it controlled, and I try to opt out for 10 to 12 reps just to maximize muscle growth. And I know it might sound a bit sciencey and nerdy. Trust me, I'm not a nerd. But other than that, I just probably should have moved that 17.5 dumbbell so you guys can see my face, but probably shouldn't matter. tried to opt out to go slow for these instead of fast because the whole point is to work the chest muscles. And sometimes people do this wrong and they're like, I don't feel my chest, blah blah blah. And the main reason for that is people push with their hands instead of kind of their chest, and that might not make sense at the beginning, but you should really try to push with your chest muscles. And I'm not saying like don't use your arms, you kind of have to, but you kind of have to use them. And this is like the most awkward part for me, just trying to get the dumbbells off and then just had a quick rest. It's not actually that quick. You guys should try to rest for about 1 minute to 2 minutes per lift, around that per set actually, so it'll be better for you guys. And I kind of had to adjust, so I just chucked myself up on this. So other than that, I'm just trying to follow a strict diet these days. I'm trying to bulk up to 180 pounds, as I said before. And honestly, eating that much is gonna be painful. I'm starting tomorrow for the bulk. Probably gonna be eating a lot of yogurt in the mornings. A lot of like, I'm trying to stay fully out of like unclean foods and no cheat meals at all for like the next 70-75 days, just so I can get the full benefit. Actually, not 70-75 until Ramadan, and after that it's really hard for me to control the meal prep. But I'm gonna see. For meal prepping, I usually do chicken and rice just in a bowl, and I usually do it at school. I eat chicken and rice at school, which honestly it's not that good, but we kind of have to. And then after my chest presses, I moved on to shoulder. Oh crap, not shoulder raises. They're called lateral raises. I do seated lateral raises. I prefer to do them seated mainly because when you're standing up, there's like a lot of that swing motion in it, which kind of doesn't let you work the shoulders as good. So just go for a lighter weight. I go for around 15 pounds and I go for like 10 reps. Probably should go a little less, but that's just how it is. That's how I like it. And probably should have moved the tripod out of my hands way, but again, as I said, I'm pretty new to this, and over here, I'm just flexing. I don't look big. I just like flexing a lot, but still, I feel like I made a lot of progress ever since like last year. But I also feel like that's just mainly because I hit puberty. And over here, we just move on to single arm tricep pull downs, and on my form on these, they're absolutely garbage. Please do not try my form. I couldn't get them right because I was trying to like show my full thing to the camera, which I have to better plan next time. Yeah, I work more shoulders on this rather than triceps. There's a better form for these. Just don't use the same one as mine or else it'll turn out garbage. But I basically take 1 or 2 sets of this, take them to full failure on each arm. Okay, and failure is really important if you're trying to grow all the muscle. And actually, this one is a better version. Still, the form is not perfect, but you can see how the tricep contracts. Other than that, this is a really nice isolated movement for the tricep. I like it a lot. It kind of burns, but of course there's better form. Again, my form is not the best, but here's a better view. And after my workouts or before my workouts, the gym wasn't open till after. The Pilates place, the boxing place, whatever it's called, wasn't open until after my workout. So over here I just practiced a bit of boxing. Again, I'm not a good boxer. I barely know how to box. I just know a couple simple movements. And I might look a bit dumb, which I don't care. I'm just doing shadow boxing with a bit of dumbbells just to get like faster while punching. And shadow boxing is actually pretty important. And after a while, it's not that boring either. People say it kind of looks dumb, but after a while you get used to it and it looks nice, it looks fast. And other than that, there isn't much more to say. Just I box a bit more. And other than that, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, whatever it is. If you like the videos, like. If you don't like them, you can dislike. Better feedback. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Bye.